listening, and he was very displeased at his words and his proud speeches and everything that he done to us. Verse 5, but the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, smote him with an incurable and invisible plague, or as soon as he had spoken these words, a pain of the bowels that was remediless came upon him, and sore torments of the inner parts, and that most justly, for he had tormented other men's bowels with many and strange torments. You see, it says, and most justly, because what he did to other people, it came back to him. For he had tormented other men's bowels with many and strange torments, howbeit he nothing at all ceased from his bragging, but still was filled with pride, breathing out fire in his rage against the Jews, and commanding to haste the journey. But it came to pass that he fell down from his chariot, carried violently, so that having a sore fall, all the members of his body were much pain. And thus he that was afore thought he might command the waves of the sea, so proud was he beyond the condition of man, and weighing the high mountains in balance, was now cast on the ground and carried in an horse litter, showing forth unto all the manifest power of Yahweh, so that the worms rose up out of his body of this wicked man. And while he lived in sorrow and pain, his flesh fell away, and the filthiness of his smell was noisome to all his army. And to the man that thought a little for he could reach to the stars of heaven, no man could endure to carry for his intolerable stink. He therefore, being plagued, he began to leave off his pride, and to come into the knowledge of himself by the scourge of Yahweh, and his pain increasing every moment. Now, what happened to this devil here? You saw how proud he was, right? He thought he could move the stars or reach the stars. That's how proud this devil was. And the Most High jacked him up by hitting him with that incurable plague. Now, look at this guy right here. A man that's so infatuated with birth control, reducing the population, vaccination shots. If you watch that video, you'll see that everything that he's responsible for in Africa, all the deaths he's responsible for. You'll see that he's just so concerned about making sure that everybody gets this shot and everybody gets tagged at the same time. That he's investing billions and billions of dollars, throw money here, throw money there, because he got the money to do so. That he's just so infatuated with the human condition and the human health and controlling the population. How great and how beautiful would it be for the Most High to have that same infatuation he has with controlling the body, destroying the immune systems, and hit him with an incurable plague? How amazing would that be? For this devil to be so concerned about everybody's immune system to look how he wants it to look, and how everybody's, from birth, your health is determined by he determines it. How beautiful would it be for the Most High to plague this man and to jack him up the same way he did Antiochus Epphanes, because guess what? That's just going to be karma coming back on your ass. That would be beautiful. He could be Antiochus Epphanes. They got the same mind state. This devil was proud as all hell. If you watch the video, you'll see that this devil, Bill Gates, is invested in a lot of things, man. Talking about some modifying mosquitoes so that they can, and then release them out to the public so that they can give pretty much unknowingly giving you immunization shots. Trying to put money into a program that will block out the sun's sun waves from the Earth's atmosphere, because they want to reduce by releasing carbon. I think it's carbon monoxide or carbon. It's one of those things into the atmosphere to block out sun waves. If you see the things that this devil is involved in, digital tattoos implanted on your skin that can over time it will release what you call stuff from the vaccine. Oh yeah. He's involved in a lot of things, man. It's just the money he has suppresses it. But the video's out there. I'll link it. You saw how the Lord jacked up Antiochus Epphanes, man. He had worms rolling up out of him. All right? An incurable plague. How good, how beautiful would it be for the Most High, for this devil? Because you know behind closed doors, he's proud and he's bragging. He's saying the same thing. He's like, I'm coming to get you, nigga. I don't care what I got the money. I got the influence. I'm coming to get you. I'm going to make sure you get this shot. I'm going to set up this and say, not to mention he's also controls majority of the farmland in the U.S. He's trying to make artificial breast milk. He's trying to remake that. So you see this devil playing God. This devil here is doing a lot. Right? He's definitely a big player or a big name in the end of times. This could very well be Antiochus Epiphanes. That's just that's what I believe. And if it is, oh man, I hope Yahweh Bashim Yahushua jack this devil up the exact same way he did this devil here, man. Because, one of the brothers at one point, the heads said, like, I have no doubt that the Lord will stop these people. Okay? Because this devil is moving, man. There is a plan to eradicate all of Israel, man. And they're using every single method possible. But people look at us like we crazy. Don't listen to General Yohanan. This is Psalms chapter 35, verse 8. Let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he hath hid catch himself into that very destruction. Let him fall. Psalm 7, verse 15. He made a pit. Reading 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and has conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch he had made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own plate. Psalms 141, verse 10. I'll start at 9. Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape. So the Lord knows this trap that this devil's coming with. He knows behind the scene how these devils, especially that man, bragging about what he's going to do to us and how he's going to reduce the population. Okay, this is nothing new. Margaret Sanger, man. It's nothing new. There's always been that plan to wipe us out. Now it's in the open, and now it's more blatant than ever. So the same way the Lord jacked up Antiochus Epiphanes because of his pride and because of what he did to other people, this devil here and his infatuation with the human body and reducing the population and make sure everybody gets a shot and birth control and controlling the Earth's atmosphere and reproducing, trying to make artificial breast milk and make GMO crops to control what people eat. Oh yeah, this devil could very well be that same one. And I pray that the Lord jack him up the exact same way and stop these people, man. With that, I hope it was edifying, and I say shalom.